Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video I'm going to focus on just 16 cards. And these are cards that I am auctioning off. They are from my personal collection. I've held on to them now for 12 years and I'm letting them go. So, I'm going to start off with this right here. So you can probably guess what I'm going to show next. What we have is a square cut Ampharos from Neo Revelation. Now, originally, I got all of these from a Wizards of the Coast designer. I bought a stack of NeoRev hollows from them. It was likely a full sheet, but there were 6 to 7 of each of the hollows. It could have been a full sheet, could have been, a sheet and a partial sheet. It could have just been a stack of hollows that, for some reason, he ended up with. But this is the same guy who brought to us the FPOs, the Match Prints, the Jungle mock-up, the Neo Destiny clamshell mock-up, and several other things. A lot of good information I've gotten off this guy over the years. But I sold all of the Neo Revelation hollows several years ago, and what I kept was one full set for myself. I did have them graded by CGC. You can see that these are the old blue label. I do have a few that are the newer label because I had them changed over with the grading scale. But this is going to be the last of what I have, and I can guarantee personally that I picked these up directly from the Wizards of the Coast designer, and now this is all that I have left, and this is a full set. I do know of a few people that I'd sold a full set to many years ago. I have no idea if they still have them or they're still in the hobby itself, but here I am. I'm gonna show them to you guys because this was very tough for me to let go, but I'm trying to downsize my collection a little bit. So we have an Ampharos. It is square cut. I've had several people asking me, are these double hollows? And really, I don't know. I'm not really too sure how to tell. Like this right here looks like it's got a lot of hollow going on, and I can't really tell the difference between like on an Ampharos. Now the Ho-Oh, that one's usually pretty easy, but I can't tell with this one. Now these do have the TCA Gaming Collection pedigree on the backside, and you can see that's where it says square cut. But that one is a 9. Here we have the Blissey. Again, lots of hollow going on there, but whether or not it's a double hollow, I couldn't tell you. I'm not exactly sure how to tell that on several of the cards. Now, if you look at this Celebi, I would think that that's not a double hollow because it's not holographic over here. Like, to me, that one would say no. I would say no. Here we got a Crobat. I can hardly ever see the hollow on this as it is, but you can see there's hollow in everything other than the Crobat. But this one pulled a 7.5. I think it was because of this top left corner. You can see a little ding in it. Delibird pulled a 9. Most of the 9s are because of the centering. Got an Entei here. Pulled a 9. Again, lots of hollow going on there, but like maybe you got to count the amount of stars or something, or little dots and swirls. Yeah, with the Ho-Oh, usually like it used to be a hollow bleed, but now it's like double hollow. It's beautiful. Like it'll be over the wings and everything, but this one I don't think has that. You can see it. Like there is a lot of hollow going on there, but it's not over like the wings itself. There are some that are really strong with that. Now with the Houndoom, usually it's, hey, if it's holographic down here in the bottom part, then it's considered a double hollow. And this one does have the hollow that extends down in there. You can see like right there. But I don't know. It's not like crazy prominent. I would think that all of these would have come from the same sheet, but again, I don't know that. Just because they come in the same stack doesn't mean that they were all cut from a single sheet. Here we have the Jumpluff. It's holographic just in the top area. Even in person, I'm not really seeing any down in here. Maybe the double hollow has that. Magneton, very tough to grade in a 10. This one actually has the 10 square cut, so I think this is going to be about as high as you can get. Decent amount of hollow there. Usually with Miss Drevis, you want to see the eyes holographic, in which this one does have some hollow on the eyes. So again, I really don't know. I would just assume that these are just regular hollows that were square cut and they've got good provenance coming directly from a WotC employee. Here's the Raikou. Like those dots look really close together. There's like 4 of them just slammed right up on each other. We got a Suicune pulling the 10. Very tough card to get in a 10. And yes, we do have them. We've got the Shining Gyarados. I'll show the hollow a little bit for you guys just in case you want to see. Maybe you know some trick. Like this, the holographic is on the water right there, but kind of dark in the background. I don't see any like monster swirl in there. Maybe you guys spotted one, but I'm not seeing it. And then last but not least, we have Shining Magikarp. And it's a CGC 10. No Mega Swirl or anything in there. But thought it was kind of cool to have that one in a 10. But yeah, so that's pretty much the short version of the history for all of these cards. Like I said, there were 6 to 7 sets that I was able to make. A lot of the cards I sold individually. I did sell 2 or 3 sets, if I remember correctly, out to collectors. I want to say most of them were overseas. Maybe 1 here in the States, maybe 2 here in the States. So it might have been 4 full sets that I'd sold, and then the others were kind of parted out, and I kept 1 for myself. But I haven't sold any in a while. I don't have any more. They are going through auction now. I will have some other big items going through auction as well. If you're looking for any of those things, all you got to do is check out my eBay link down in the description. There's other stuff there. But if you have questions about them, please feel free to let me know. And if you are an expert on double hollows for Neo Revelation, maybe enlighten everybody. Put that down there in the description. And if I see it and it looks like it's pretty legit about an exact way to tell, maybe I can pin that comment up there just for future use. But I appreciate you guys letting me just document this mainly for myself, but also share it with you at the same time. And I hope you guys have a great week.